Excuse me.
Home court belongs to the Timberwolves in this one as we bring you a Western Conference matchup here live from the Target Center in Minneapolis. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And this is a one-and-done trip for Los Angeles before getting back to their Clipper fans. Mohamed Bamba is out with an injury. Tough loss there.
Well, when he got hurt in that last game, the hope was that it wouldn't be too serious. But we now know that's not the case. You really just wish him all the luck in the world in terms of his rehab.
Yeah, this is the hardest part of the game. Hate that it sounds like he's out for an extended period of time. Our thoughts certainly go out to the young man.
Here's Porter. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
Now here's Porter. It's Vassell on the wing. Screen by Smith. Vassell with it. Guarded now by Morris. Smith. Just 4 to shoot. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
For 3, Edwards. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
They can't stop the run with that one.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
And here is Vassell. 5 points in the game. Smith outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And while perimeter play might be Smith's calling card, he does have the size to do damage inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor. No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Now here is Smith. He has 6. Vassell wide open. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Vassell's got 8.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Gobert. And Zubac picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Stolen by Zubac.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Smith outside. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
With the drive. And his 3rd shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. Clippers leading by 17. Fires from deep. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. And the offense early on limited to just jump shots.
Here is Edwards. Still without a basket.
And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
Terrific defense from Zubac. His team relies on him to help alter shots.
Now the Clippers with it. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Here's Porter. Gobert with the block. 3-on-3. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Smith after the basket by Minnesota. Shot clock at 6. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff. Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Now here's Edwards. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here is Porter. It's a 13-point game. Smith for 3. Again, the miss by Smith.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
It's deflected.
Great defense. Stingy was Hunter on that play, and a great reaction. That's firing his team up.
Pass to Zubac. Porter with it. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Los Angeles.
I love
Tight. There you
the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the lead by storm.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of this game. First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:06 left to play in the first quarter. Morris outside. Johnson with it. Now defended by Gobert. High post Johnson. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Outside Edwards. Screen by McDaniel. It's stolen by Johnson. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's a good, solid heads-up play from Hunter. Finds the spot-up ready man.
And Edwards with the stop.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to pull the power on that
Oh, my. What a huge rush by Edwards, showing off right now. Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Jabari Smith has been leading the charge for the LA Clippers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. Back to the action in just a minute. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin here for the Clippers guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
When you look at Chris Paul, Brent, what sets him apart from other point guards?
Well, he's just such a master of not only the mid-range, but delivering passes and making sure that big guys are accountable for the role player that they're having to guard on every pick-and-roll possession he plays in.
Pass to Morris. Again, Los Angeles.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And it's Vassell with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Pass to Paul. Clock at 6. Tries the spin move. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
And they pick up 2. 8 points for him.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Good on the shot.
So tough to keep up with the energy of Chris Paul at the point guard position, especially when he's handling the rock like that.
That's tipped. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Kick out to Moore. Pass to Okogie. Drains it from beyond the arc.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. He is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Morris outside. Back to Johnson. Back to Vassell. And it's off the back rim. No good.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And that's an intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Clippers making a change here. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7 foot mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Johnson and slam dunk by Johnson.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Kick out to Moore. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Out to Morris. Pass to Porter. This one for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Moore outside. Pulls up on the wing. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Back to Porter. Morris outside. 6 to shoot.
Well, the defender just a little bit jumpy there on Morris. He went with that pump fake, and it paid off.
The Clippers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. So he comes up empty, missing both. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Johnson surveying the floor. Can't get it to fall.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
From deep, Moore. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Clippers.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Timberwolves trailed by 18. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Moore with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Bridges with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Outside, Porter. 1:46 left in the first half of basketball. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Morris. Puts it up from 17. And they get it back.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. They set the pick. There's 1:17 left in the first half. It's stolen by Morris. Now Porter taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. It's good from long range. He's got 19.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And simply one of the best to ever do it. Chris Paul always making the right play.
Porter looking it over. Morris outside. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Morris has got his second bucket of the game to go.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
CP3 using his quickness there. Doesn't have the size, but we know he's got the will.
Morris a screen. Left side, Porter. Drives to the hoop. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Paul outside. And so it's Los Angeles with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Timberwolves trail by 21. Driving to the basket. And he makes that one. Paul's got 8.
Just got that ball on a string and uses that change of pace so effective. Chris Paul getting wherever he wants to go now. And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Edwards. And he drives in. He can't get that one. Clippers leading by 21. To the middle. And Smith with the stop.
Marcus Morris ain't playing. Marcus Morris ain't playing no defense. He ain't playing no defense. He in the zone. Keep Markieff in, please. Please don't take Markieff out.
And the numbers speak for themselves. Smith has been aggressive and effective all night.
Edwards looking it over. Nifty move.
Oh,
That's fine.
my goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Van Vliet, right shot. It's good.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Left side, Edwards.
Oh! And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Vassell with it. He's got 8.
Come on.
Van Vliet outside. Just 5 on the clock. Smith left side. Minnesota with the rebound.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here he goes. To the wing right side. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A. Here's Hunter. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Smith on the wing. Three-pointer. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
And Edwards with the stop.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Pass to Vassell. Now here's Van Vliet. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Offline from the top of the key. Timberwolves trailed by 20. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story. Edwards can't hit. Clippers leading by 20. To the inside. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Pass to Hunter. Smith on the wing. Zubac trying to break loose. Tries again. That's a miss. His 5th, 8 made field goals. An easy 2 points on the layup. Smith's got 9 points in the quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. And you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Out to Smith. And he banks in the layup. Smith's got 11 in the second half.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Pass to Edwards. Morris outside.
Morris ain't doing shit.
Here is Edwards.
Oh, yes, sir.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Pass to Hunter. Banked in off the glass. Hunter's got his first points in this one.
Every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
Gobert the screen to the paint and finished off by Gobert.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Johnson outside. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Coming off the floor for the Clippers, number 24.
Van Vliet right side. Smith wide open. He fired. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
On the wing, Morris. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Pass to Smith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaden McDaniels. The Clippers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Smith, 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Taken 3rd overall in 2022, Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
To the left wing. Pass to Moore. And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
And giving up some inches
inside,
but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. High post Johnson. And a wide open look for Porter. Hits it from 3-point range. Porter's got 5 points so far.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
The tray. The shot. No good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Los Angeles on top. Running away with this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Clippers leading by 20. Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guards?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Peyton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and, of course, CP3 is still going.
Here's Paul. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Paul finding a way that time to draw the foul.
The first one falls. And both free throws good from Paul. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Los Angeles. Here they held a 23-point lead. Back to Porter. 6 to shoot. Morris a screen.
Move, man.
Shoots over Reed. Again, Los Angeles.
And how about the quick shot there from Morris, not allowing the defense to get anywhere near him.
Here's a Kogi. The Clippers grab the miss.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
Number 22, Miles Bridges.
And here is Paul. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Back to Morris. Pulls up. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Here's Edwards. Can't throw down the putback. Clippers leading by 22. Out to the wing. On the wing, Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Bridges. Clock is at 3. Puts one up from 19. Gobert knocks it away.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Timeout call. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get up for your Timberwolves Stanford.
And the Clippers making a change here. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Right side, Edwards. Good work defensively by Morris. It's been all Clippers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Again, Los Angeles.
Smooth move by Morris on the pick and roll, just carves out some space for himself to score.
Hey, Brent, in general, as we widen the lens here, what do you think current NBA teams could do better?
Well, it's going to be interesting, Kevin, to see how, with the defensive 3-second rule sort of disappearing, how many more coaches are able to implement combinations of zone defenses. They're going to take away what it is that a team likes to do in the half court of their execution. Along with that, certainly clock management and timeouts, maybe more usage of their actual roster going a little bit deeper during the regular season to explore those kind of tactics. And don't forget about all those experiments. They could happen in the G League as well.
Here's Edwards to end the run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Down low. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Now Johnson. 4 on the shot clock.
Minnesota foul. Number 17. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for LA. Johnson.
That's good from Johnson. And both free throws good for Johnson. Edwards with it. And of course, you were known as Bones in your playing days, but what were some of your favorite NBA nicknames?
Oh, Kevin, I've been so fortunate to be around the NBA for so long. I go way back to names like Iceman, George Gervin, or Dr. J, Julius Erving, or Pistol Pete Maravich, one of my favorite players. But is there any one better than Magic Johnson?
Screen by Smith. Back to Porter. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. The kick out to Porter. Off target from 3-point range. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Johnson goes in. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And it's 6 points for Johnson.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Outside Edwards. Buries it down low. Edwards got 13 points in the second half.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And finished off by Porter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Clippers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7.
Oh, no way. This young man is unreal. I mean, can you believe that?
Outside Edwards. Knocks down the 3-ball.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Lets it go. Shot clock at 6. For the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Outside Porter.
Fouling